music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.
Yesterday, the African teams brought pride and joy to the continent. It was quite, amazing to see them, display their talents on the biggest, stage. And I'm surprised that we didn't see them coming this far, but here we are. I'm surprised that everybody was thinking the African teams weren't going to go this far, but here they are. So we're going to talk about them and their chances of going to the next round, and as well bring you the results of yesterday and talk about today's football schedule. Well, we have our usual crew in the building. Mombasa is here.
Oh, yes.
Advice is here. And of course, Mark.
Right.
Yesterday, let's talk about yesterday and the
Ghana
fixtures.
and Cameroon.
Yes.
Let's talk about both of them.
Well, talking about Ghana, we saw intensity in the game between Ghana and South Korea, and you cannot take away the resilience and the talent from South Korea as well. Ghana as a country, I fear for them because obviously they have conceded 4 goals now in 2 games. And that tells you that there's a lot going on in that. Is it 4 goals? 5 goals.
5 goals.
Yeah.
Okay, so
in 2
Mark,
games.
one thing I love about that football, that game yesterday was Mohammed Kudus. I think is the revelation of this tournament. He has actually shown that he's a fantastic player. He scored brace yesterday. First Ghana player to do that in a World Cup competition. And funny enough, Mohammed Kudus was born in year 2000. That was he was 2 years when Yakuba Egbeni missed that sitter against the same South Korea. So he was not aware of the miss. But every team that Nigeria were unable to beat in the past, Ghana are now our big brothers, shielding us. Okay, and I know beat these people, go up and beat them. So, but it was a good thing that Africans begin to live up to the expectation, because after the first 3 games that no African team scored goal, we were thinking that it was going to be over for them. But now all of a sudden, from the win, from Morocco win against Belgium to this one again now against South Korea and Senegal too. So you see, African team are beginning to live up to this. But I don't want them to just give us false hope, and end of the day dash out the host, because the last game that will determine who crosses over to round of 16 is coming, and the coming tick.
Because we're at the point whereby all the groups have played 2 games each. So we're now going to the third and final game that will decide who will go to the next one. Already we have 3 teams that are through. We have Portugal, we have Brazil, we have France.
What did they touch me be say? Say these African players and African countries, when they first start, they no first score goal until Ghana will be the last African team can score 2 goals. They score, they lose. Now if let's say the other African team can say, wait, if Ghana go score, that means say if we score, we will get hope. Morocco starts.
Well, a lot of people felt like Ghana were robbed against Portugal.
For the 3-3.
Definitely
Morocco starts, score 2 goals. Now, Mono take away the energy where Ghana they give. Ghana they try. In fact, now happy say Nigeria sit down for house. Yes, they don't prove to everybody say they now them be the best people to actually represent.
I was going to ask the question that I mean, is Nigeria missing? Everybody's missing Nigeria. Aside from Mr. Majupinik that gave Nigeria some presence.
No, he's down there too.
And Kiss Daniel.
So we are representing.
Did anybody else miss? Did we miss Nigeria?
Okay, so Debbie, they say he who cap fit let him wear, and a man that kill a native doctor that keep him alive has forgotten that his enemies are still alive. When we look at African countries, you will want to ask if Nigerians were missing Nigeria. The answer is definitely no, because from the onset, we were having this beef against Ghana that they were the one that knocked us out, shock us out of the World Cup. But all of a sudden, we are beginning to galvanize ourselves and say these are African brothers.
Well, I'll still continue to say it. We made a mistake by sacking Ghana Raw, and that's just it. Let's leave that aside.
That was our greatest undue.
As it stands right now in the standings, Portugal, Ghana, South Korea, Uruguay. Uruguay lost yesterday against Portugal. So you have Ghana 3 points, Portugal 6 points. South Korea and the Uruguay are going to fight to the death to actually come out of that group if there will be any solution. Ghana is also going to be facing Uruguay, who are also wounded. So slim chance for them as well, because they are on 3 points as well. If they draw that game, fine. Cameroon is on 1 point, and they will also be fighting for their life. The game against Brazil, because they've played Switzerland and Serbia to arrive at that 1 point as it is right now. Morocco look like the revelation of Group F, because they're on 4 points. Croatia 4 points. Belgium also has a game to fight against Canada. Canada also might not want to let it go, because they also won't want to go home without a point. We don't know what will happen, but Morocco seem like they're going to scale through from that group. And of course, we have Spain, Japan, Costa Rica, Germany. Germany is the
Whoopie
fourth.
Boys now.
Is the fourth on that group with just 1 point. Costa Rica has 3 points. Japan has 3 points. So Germany will be playing Costa Rica final game. Japan and Spain will be slugging it out for the leader of that group. Whatever happens, we can't really determine. France are through on Group D. Australia, Denmark, Tunisia, 3 points, 1 point respectively. Denmark, Tunisia. Tunisia also are wounded North Africans in that group, and I don't think they will make it out of that group. Whether they like this, you play heaven and earth, it can work for them.
Hit music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.